Hello and welcome. Let's begin today with one powerful line of ancient wisdom. 公人之恶，勿太严，要思其看守. When pointing out someone's fault, don't be too harsh. First, ask, can they even handle it? This line from the Chinese classic Kai Genten isn't just poetics, it's psychologically profound. It reminds us that truth without compassion can feel like an attack. And even the most accurate criticism can do harm if the other person isn't ready to receive it. This isn't just ancient philosophy, it's essential relationship wisdom. Today we're going to explore how this principle applies to marriage, especially when giving feedback to a husband. Why does he sometimes seem distant when you're simply trying to help? Why do empathy and patience look so different between spouses? Let's dive into the neuroscience, the psychology, and the social context behind it so we can learn how to communicate not just clearly, but lovingly. Why your husband seems less empathetic and what's really going on. Today, we're starting with a quote from the Chinese classic Kai Genten. When you point out someone's fault, don't be too harsh. First ask, can they even receive it? This simple line holds a deep truth. Even when you're right, your words can still wound if the other person isn't ready to hear them. And when it comes to marriage, especially when giving feedback to a husband, this insight is gold. So today's question is, why do husbands often seem less empathetic than their wives? Why do they handle emotions so differently? Let's explore the answers using both modern psychology and social context. 1. Empathy differences, not personality, but brain and culture. Empathy isn't just a personal trait, it's shaped by our brains, upbringing, and gender roles. Brain structure differences. Neuroscience shows that women have more activity in areas related to emotional processing, like the anterior cingulate cortex in the mirror neuron system. That's why many wives notice tone, expression, and emotional shifts more quickly. A wife often picks up the emotional details, while the husband tends to focus on solving the problem. It's not that he lacks empathy, his instinct is to fix, not feel. Social learning differences. From a young age, girls are told to think about others' feelings, while boys hear, don't cry, be strong. So men and women are trained to handle emotions differently. It's not that your husband lacks empathy, he may have just learned to express it differently. 2. Patience looks different, but the feelings are real. Daily stress tolerance. Wives often process stress outwardly through expression or emotional release. Husbands may go silent, shut down, or seem unaffected. But often that's not calm, it's internalized pressure. In conflict, wives want to talk through emotions. Husbands want to move past them. This leads to familiar conversations. Wife, why won't you listen to me? Husband, can we just stop talking about this? They're reacting to the same problem, just in completely different ways. From a psychological perspective, a wife's empathy is often emotional and expressive. A husband's empathy is often analytical and solution-based. Her empathy sounds like, that must have been so hard. His empathy might sound like, so what's the plan now? Neither is wrong, just different. The takeaway, your husband may not lack empathy, he may simply express it differently. And when he goes quiet, it may not mean he doesn't. It may mean he's overwhelmed and suppressing his emotions to cope. Understanding these emotional languages is the key to a deeper, healthier marriage. It's not about changing each other, it's about meeting in the middle. If this helped you see things in a new light, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own story in the comments. We're different, but we can still connect beautifully. Thank you for watching.